Hey guys, what's going on? It's MajiinBae. Welcome back to the channel. Anyone who's been on the channel for a while knows that the Disintegrate Broadmain, the PNZ Noxus control style decks I really enjoy, and I've been trying to make them work this season, and it just hasn't quite come together. This one does not have Tibble, but Alanzq, you may have heard of him, world champion, was playing this to an 80% win rate on the EU ladder over 25 games. It is Samira Caitlyn control. I know, surprising. Samira's good. What? Shocking. But I thought this would be cool. It's a bit different flavor of Samira. I haven't really seen it, and like I mentioned before, I really enjoy this style of deck, so I figured we'd just take it on ladder and kind of see how it does. I have played one game of it, and I decided, you know what, let's just start recording. Let's just see what happens. So we're going to take it on ladder. I'm going to be kind of learning it with you guys. However, I have played this kind of deck a lot before, so you know, this isn't exactly new to me. The only big difference to the ones that I normally play in this version is there is no Tibulks, and then there's things like Forge Chief and the full 3 Aftershock. So I'm gonna have to be very conscious about my actual threats density, how much burn I have left, how many units I have that can deal damage, because without Tibulk and things like that, you can get fatigued, basically. You can run completely out of threats and completely out of damage, so you have to be really conscious of that fact. So we're going to try to pay attention to that as we shoot everything our opponents put onto the board. So yeah, let's jump on ladder. We're at 528 LP in Masters, and let's see how it does. All right, Varus Samira. Probably the best deck in the game right now, alongside Samira Leona, Mr. Grandpa Roji. Hello. I think we'll do something like this. Keeping a second Samira just for the all-out is probably worth it, because that pumps her up enough to kill a Samira that has been all-outed or momentous choiced.
Let's get to
this
work.
matchup can be tough because they run the full 3 copies of the Spell Shield card for 2 mana, and then all their cards are threats because of the amount of pump they have and the weapons. Caitlyn's a nice draw, though. I like that a lot. Not much that should be able to attack through this. Just the can't block one, I believe. Oh, Fearsome. That'll do it. I think perhaps we just let this go. We could play Samira and then use the Flare to give Caitlyn Challenger and go after Hookmaster. I'm not sure that's worth it. Perhaps it is. I kind of like the idea, getting on board a bit, chunking in some damage. It's not the most efficient. I could also just give Samira Challenger and go in like this, which is probably the safest line. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. That way, if our opponent has things like Momentous Choice,
hope they're watching,
we're prepared. Violent Discord does just kill, just kills Samira. Unfortunate. No big deal, though. We'll just play Caitlyn post-combat.
Well, what have we here?
Now I have a blocker. It is turn 4, so it's Varus' turn. Broadmain's a great draw.
Fascinating, the overlap between magic and science.
I will play Samira once again.
Take the shot or lose the chance.
Just to do something. This is... I was going to say, I could chump. And I would, given the chance. But I just want to, do something with my resources. Not let it go to waste, right? Let's go like this. I'm actually going to push through here. So I'm going to drag Ambitious Cultist here. It's going to allow Roji to develop
You're up, Chumbucket.
after combat, but I think that's okay.
Let's go, people.
I get a little bit of damage in. I get the flash bombs. Caitlyn starts moving, or sorry, Samira starts moving up towards level, and then I still have all my options available to us. This is going to be damaged, so if Roji's plan is just kind of suit this up with this, and then maybe get in that way, we have Broadmain.
No need to make a name for myself. Just an impression.
I'm going to Aftershock. She's got to go. We can't let Samira stay around. I like to save Mystic Shot because it pops Spell Shield the easiest. We'll let this go. See where Roji puts the weapon. There's in hand. Only 2 flash bombs. There's no real reason to like risk it for the biscuit. If I do this, then I only have Broadmain plus Mystic Shot resources up. But I think we go for it anyway. Just hoping to see if a flash bomb hits seems like the worst play. Okay, there's the spell shield. This one I'll probably just... Do I let this go? No, we're gonna make sure she dies. So we'll make sure she dies. And then we can Broadmain this. Maybe we take 1 hit from Varus. That's okay, he's not leveled yet. But I really want her to go bye-bye. We have to do it this way instead of flipping it. In case there's like a flare all out.
Not to stare.
So, sorry, we have to do it this way instead of waiting for this pop spell and the Mystic Shotting because of all out. Okay, so Roji's had kind of the nuts.
Don't hold anything back. I won't.
That's pretty bad for us, not only because she survives, but also because it basically levels up Varus, right?
Blink and you'll miss me.
So let's see what happens here. Hey, look, it's Samira. We're going to be a card short on actually leveling her. I think we just... if I Broadmain, Roji can Furious Wielder, which would suck. If we take it a bit slow, what if we go like this? That was a nice little draw. I'll pass priority.
No problem.
Okay, let's go here.
3 times over.
Then I'll toss it out. If Samira dies, that's okay.
Beautiful and brutal. Just
Another
how
one.
I like it.
But this one levels. The worst case scenario here is like a Furious Wielder. Syncopation. Okay, so fun fact. This has happened to me twice in a row now. Remember how I said I played one game? I played one game. I played against Quacko, who played one Ambitious Cultist as well, and it also blew me out with Syncopation. It was the only reason I lost the game. So, if it happens again, I'm going to be a little salty about it.
Jack said there'd be contenders out here.
Also, Roji about to, like, rally next turn, which is really annoying. So, if I challenge her and there is a Furious Wielder, we just get blown out, but, like, this is what it is, I guess. I think I'm have it.
This should be fun.
God damn. I'm just getting high rolled out of my
Blink
boots
and you'll
here.
miss me.
This is insane.
Fresh to death.
I am more than this. We are more. There is so much power in us.
I long to know where it comes from.
Yeah, I kill Samira. Roji still rallies. Gets to kill Broadmain.
Isn't it thrilling? Blink and you'll miss me. Style never fades.
Observe the tension.
A nice little open attack. I don't have any draws, so I can't, like, dig for anything. Plus, putting Sandstorm Amulet on this makes it a lot harder for me to kill. God, I can't believe I got blown out by Ambitious Cultist. Come on, come on, come on. By the same card twice in a row. Like, that's so unlucky.
Turn and roll.
Fizz Jack. It's a bit of an interesting one. I'm imagining this is like a Burble Shelly list. Maybe we do this. I like Pirouette. I think against a lot. Wow, double smear. I feel like against a lot of these kind of decks, the like not against Fizz specifically, but against the rest of the deck, Pirouette's gonna be very, very strong. Like our opponent's attacking on 4 as well, so if they develop into Jack on turn 4, we have a really nice Pirouette. I don't want 2 of them in my opener, but I'm happy to have the 1.
Oh boy, here I go!
Don't ask for permission or forgiveness.
This is nice because we get Challenger on Flare. Sure.
Get out!
I'll probably play Caitlyn. Oh, I do like that though, because I can't protect Samira without like turning on Plunder, and if I turn on Plunder, I don't have the Challenger card. So I'd rather like, yeah, I'd rather do this and then make sure that we kill Fizz.
Style never fades.
This feels pretty good.
Let's investigate. Laying the groundwork.
Aftershock. Okay, are we gonna see that? We're gonna see Jack? No.
So pretty.
We're not gonna see Jack. I'll just develop into Peddler. He is, after all, a Peddler, not a Meddler. Oh, which one are you gonna kill? It's gotta be Caitlyn, right? Yeah, okay. Caitlyn down. That's okay.
Carry on.
I think we just kind of like vibe. We sit here. Next turn, we open with Samira, assess. I was thinking what they want to do with 0 resources. Okay, yeah, whether or not they want to attack. I don't want him to get Mystic Shot, so I'm just going to take the 1. Like, this deck runs Heavy Metal. I'm assuming Heavy Metal, Mystic Shot, all that kind of stuff. Let's just keep him healthy. It's a real pain for, if this is like a Burble deck, to deal with a bunch of Flash Bombs. Right here, as
I
promised.
excel at making heads turn and roll.
Not opposed to just passing. Hey, look, there's a Mystic Shot. I don't have to do anything. I'm just pass. Broadmain's a nice draw. We do have 6 draw spells. Wouldn't mind finding one. Stabbies! That's priority.
Nice!
Okay, I kind of like the idea. Obviously, like, we want to cast Caustic Grip at some point. But I like to be really annoying with Fizz and, like, charge my opponent's cards. So I'm going to, like, throw Broadmain at him and make them counter it. If it forces out, like, a Mystic Shot here, then Caustic Grip keeps this guy alive. Mystic Shot phase. Wow. I don't want to take that much damage, so I'm just going to immediately whiff. We save 1 HP.
Troll.
Okay. So you get to kill my Peddler. But you're kind of out of gas, and I'm just going to start taxing your Fizz.
I'm ready. Chomp, chomp, chomp.
Okay, okay. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, let's do that. A little bit of priority passing. See the shark? Sure. Shark's gonna go. I could, like, Challenger this to send it after coral creatures, but I don't think I need to do that. This is going to suck for you. Accepted. Yeah, this is not ideal for our poor opponent. And, like, we have the backup stuff to beat another Fizz. To beat the last company Fizz. Yep. I think now we begin the very slow process of killing our opponent. We're not fast with it. Oh, Caitlyn. Okay, we're faster now.
Hot on the trail.
That speeds it up. Okay, so I imagine our opponent was on some Shelly variant.
I must say, a satisfactory outcome.
Satisfactory indeed. Indubitably. Quacko. Oh my god. All right, revenge time. If I swear to God, if I get blown out by created syncopate one more time, I'm gonna lose my mind. We mulligan all the draw spells. We want to find one again later, but we can't afford to like have two in an opening hand. You know what I mean? You just end up losing the game. You're just too slow. Mystic's nice because it threatens Samira. Notice how I said threatens and not kill. Because the deck has a lot of pump spells, a lot of protection spells. But you have to, like, get through them, right? The way this deck beats Samira Varus is it taxes all of its stuff. And then eventually you just come out on top because you have draw spells. That's at least that's the plan. They only have, like... The only, like, real threats are Samira and Varus. Other things can be troublesome, but those are the only things that, like, really, really matter. So if you can keep those off the board, you're going to be okay. That is not the greatest hand I've ever seen. This Hookmaster on 2 is so good because I can't, like, Samira challenge. Samira can get Violet discarded.
Sometimes you're the bait.
God, that's annoying. That's annoying.
No need to make a name for myself. Just an impression.
About to reel it in.
I cannot Mystic Shot that or trade. We just take a million. And since we're not aggressive, there's basically no downside to the can't block phase. Phrase. Let's go Financier. I'm kind of down for the 2 Trifarian Glory Seekers. I'm not going to lie. That might come in handy. Then we're going to kind of like attempt to hold our opponent hostage a bit with the Challenger Flare. That's why you didn't see me just immediately attack.
I will end their
We don't get
cyclical
to. Unfortunate. So we just pass. Definitely not one of the matchups I want to see with this deck. You want to see traditional mid-range stuff, like Ash LeBlanc. Historically, PNZ Nox has been very strong into that kind of stuff.
Not to stare.
Formula's nice. It gives me some card draw.
What is
Oh,
power?
I
is most
swear to
distilled
God, if
form?
this is Syncopate, I'm going to lose my mind. Do I Trifarian Glory Seekers? I'll pass. If Quacko wants to run me out of stuff, that's like fine. He just wants to burn my mana, I'm okay with that. Okay. Here is my Trifarian Glory Seekers. Now, they don't block, so we kind of have to attack with them. Sure, yeah.
Fresh to death.
Like, I'm not opposed to going after Ambitious Cultist and then saving one. Quacko offers me a pass. Okay, what if I Forge Chief?
Let's get to work.
Because now I have some blockers. Again, these aren't like the threats we care about, so I don't want to waste these. Think of these as like one-time removal spells. basically a burn spell for 5 that can be Furious wielded. Another Hookmaster.
Jack said there'd be contenders out here.
Pass. Quick attack actually really annoying for me. I'm not very good at dealing with it. Like eventually, if I buy myself enough time, look at Ferris, we can find some stuff that doesn't suck.
Pale in comparison to you.
Like Broadmane type things, right? Pass Prio. Don't know what Quacko hit from Ambitious Cultist yet. This is a big attack. This is a bigger attack. Prio. Got these Mystic shots and I'm not afraid to fire them off. Whew. Damn. This attack is very large. So it's going to look something like this, right? Block here, shoot here, take. Take a lot. I don't love that, to be honest with you. Probably shoot both of these then.
In twilight.
Yeah. Okay. Here.
We're working here.
Here.
I hate traffic.
Sorry, here. Block
Need
here.
clearance, pal.
Like this. Varus can just be like, if Quacko just like Momentous me, or Momentous all outs, and I don't block Varus, I take 6 million damage. I like this. I'm committing resources, but not like over committing, I feel like. Gives me flow for the following turn.
Guess I'm the bait.
Let's go, people.
Do I want to use the one with anything? Not really. Just pass, I guess. Just draw a couple cards. Disintegrate, Aftershock. Not bad, not bad. Let's go here
You're mine.
and
For glory.
here.
Face me.
It's already damaged. I don't have Broadmane, so I can't really like take advantage of it. Show me the Furious Wielder. Another Violent Discord. And another Varus. Okay. Annoying. Something we can deal with, though. We think.
Remember me.
Like, I think we'll try to fight Varus on the stack next turn during combat, because if I just kill this Varus, then Quacko just plays the other Varus, right? And then, like, what does that do for us? All these are kind of okay. Shock Blast is probably the best of them. But this does get me a big unit, which I like. I'll take Shock Blast. It's like cheap enough that I can still utilize it. This says, okay, just checking. This says ally, right? Yeah, okay. I was wondering if, like, it said give a unit challenger. If I could use it to pop Spell Shield, that'd be really funny. Okay, so we know there's a Varus. There's still an Ambitious Cultist card. Which, I swear to God, if it's Syncopate. I swear to God, if it's Syncopate. I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh, I quite like that.
we deliver their end.
So we go Caustic, Disintegrate, and then Quacko's going to Spell Shield, we're going to say, right? And then I'll cast something else to pop the Spell Shield. I'll safety block Varus because, you know, because that's scary. I guess safety blocking Varus doesn't really do anything though, does it? Because like he's just gonna level. I'll safety block the 2/1.
Watch your toes.
Check the eye. Always check the eye with Disintegrate. You don't want to mess it up. It's not worth it. Expected.
The arrow of retribution will find its mark.
Okay, let's pop it with 0 cost Disintegrate, so that if all goes according to plan, I can just cast Formula this turn. What is this? Seal and Steel. You know what? You got it. You may seal and steal. You have a very large weapon. Plus 12, plus 5. That's totally okay, I'm sure. Nothing bad will happen to me because of this.
There is so much power in us.
Be big. If I'd have known it was going to be Seal and Steel, I would have saved the other Disintegrate. Another Riff. Okay, so we drum solo. I'm looking for Broadmane. That's not Broadmane, you silly goose. Play the free Financier. Hexsplit looks really good, except he's a 1610. So, perhaps Sputtering? Feels kind of icky, doesn't it? I think I'll just take Hexsplitterator anyway.
Shut up when I can't.
Like, I could still just Hexsplitterate plus Disintegrate. That card's fine. We can just kill both of them, I think, right? Like, well, I mean, I could at least kill one. Clockling. I'm gonna skip. I'm looking for Broadmane. We have all 3 in the deck. Okay, that's not it. So I could use like Challenger plus Disintegrate here, which I probably will. Then unfortunately, we're just gonna like lose. Yeah, that guy gotta go. We're gonna lose a unit to this. What am I supposed to do about this? What am I supposed to do about this? It's just gonna get so big. I mean, I guess it gives us like pirouette outs, right? Like we still have 3 pirouettes, 3 Broadmanes. That's the plan.
Hold on!
It's just gonna get plus 12. This is so dumb. Okay, yeah, strike here. It's damaged, which doesn't matter because this deck doesn't play Scorch. Broadmane, Broadmane, Broadmane. Come on, deck. Wow, okay, that's scary. Can I kill either of them? No, right? Like, I just lose to this? I just straight up lose. God, this is so frustrating.
Remember, we're the ones who make progress happen.
I'm gonna... I lose to Ambitious Cultist, to Quacko and Roji 3 games in a row. 3 games in a row, I lose to their 1 card they hit off Ambitious Cultist. I'm like a little upset about it. I can't do anything. We missed Broadmane. We missed Pirouette. Like, we had 6 outs, plus all the draw spells, and we missed again. God, that's so ridiculous. Yep. That'll do. Oh my god. Oh, thank God we get to play against something different. All right, Dark Donger. This matchup can be tough sometimes. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go like this. I don't really overly care about Samira. You know what? We'll keep her. We'll keep Samira just because it could give Caitlyn challenger. This matchup can be tough because if your opponent is pretty smart about it, they can like hold off on playing Heimerdinger until they can spam a couple of things, and then you have to like make up for that. And without the Tibble to make Caustic Rift like a board wipe, it's gonna be difficult. Okay, what we don't want to do here is walk Caitlyn into Shock Blast. We cannot do that. So we're gonna open pass here. An attack for 2 is okay, but it's like not really what we're looking for. We want to force our opponent to do something first. Yep, Burning Man is totally okay.
There's nothing a little ingenuity can't fix.
Sure.
Come on, people.
Are you willing to throw Jace into one of these? Put him in Mystic Shot range?
Powering up.
Yes, he is. Oh, I'd be okay. I would like just take it and then I just play Caitlyn. So I'm gonna play Caitlyn.
Hot on the trail.
But I totally would be okay with just being like, okay, sure. Then I'll play Caitlyn and I'll just challenge Jace on open. So that's what we're gonna do. I'd rather have the resources than the 1 damage. A bit of this.
Let's investigate.
Hex Split. Sure, that works. Formula first, see if we hit anything. No. That's okay. We'll play a second Forge Chief and then flows on for Jump Solo, or we might just broad main.
Let's go, people. Let's get to work.
What are you gonna do, Big Daddy? The Dongmeister.
Smell of science.
Sure beats the smell of burning workshops.
Okay, let's pirouette first. So the plan is, yeah, do this, right? And then I'll broad main. Kill this, and we can kill this at our
got some
like
new tweaks
leisure.
to the power circuitry.
Great. We're running into heat issues. What you got?
Just want to get Donger out of here. And I don't want my broad main to die. Was it inefficient? Maybe. I think it'll be alright.
No! Unforeseen outcome.
Well, I wonder if our opponent will attack here. I was gonna say, then I get to Caustic Grip and kind of blow them out. Cluckling. I think we drum solo. Pass. A pretty big, like, tempo advantage here. I got to draw cards. My board's better.
Hex Tech Cannon, tested and primed.
We'll just riff. Take out Jace. Get rid of Forge Chief. And then I'll offer the trade with my own
Watch
Forge
your
Chief.
backs.
Deal.
Keep it up.
I feel like, yeah, we're going to sit here, we're going to do our thing, and then our financiers, we're going to try to have them put us over the top. So I'll take Weapons of the Lost because it can give me a big unit that can attack.
I help when I can, shut up when I can't.
Yeah, it's too hard to resist. We can still kill stuff with like Disintegrate plus Pirouette. We can kill anything. Okay. Pass back. I like the idea of opening on our zero cost
No need to make a
Samira. That
name
seems
for
pretty
myself.
strong.
Just an impression.
This is all the rest of our broad main copies though, so I would like to not just run them out. Yeah.
Fresh to death.
Like, let's try to be a bit smarter about it. Go financier again. Because if I just run them out, our opponent still has a bunch of cards in hand. They can get a bunch of
It's an
removal,
awesome day for progress.
kill our things. That would be sad. Because then if we have no broad mains, stuff gets difficult.
She kicks, huh?
Take 2 damage.
I hate traffic.
Would you like to pass again? Okay. Oh, Battle Fury. This is kind of funny. So we do have 10 cards in hand. If our opponent threatens to end the turn by passing, we'll just flare. And then pass back. If our opponent plays anything decently sized, we'll try to shoot it. Love that animation. It's just nice. Gets the job done, you know? Not too fancy. Mm-hmm. Huh. Not really going to use that, I don't think.
Buckle up.
We'll just threaten some more damage. Our opponent now also 10 out of 10 on cards in hand. I can just shoot that with this. Feels like a bit of a overkill, but I want to get the card out of my hand. Like, I want to get the unit on board. So I'm just going to do it. I can still kill any, like, one target that our opponent plays.
Order entropy.
A never-ending cycle. Yeah, let's go, like, let's do it like this. Let's just, yeah. We'll save the Disintegrate. We'll save the Caustic Rift. We'll just throw double burn at him. Wow, no turrets? You gonna play Jace or something? I feel like it's gotta be Jace. There's no way they have nothing there. No formula, no Mystic Shot. Okay. Sure. All I see is a really juicy Caustic Rift. Until our opponent plays the one that pumps them. Winter's Breath? Eventually we're gonna hit something really good off this little portal thing. Just not yet. Off the, sorry, anomaly. That's acceptable.
Brakes.
Let's go here. Grab this. Just get a little bit more pressure on the board. Safety block, Caustic Rift. Like I said, I want to wear our opponent out of removal spells before I develop the broad mains if I can help it. I'm not going to play Caitlyn right now, so I'm actually going to skip. Or, you know, no, you're right. You're right. I did want a Caitlyn. You're right. That's my bad. That one's on me. Like, I don't like developing Caitlyn here because I don't want to walk into a slow speed Shock Blast. What do we hit? Celestial Impact again. Okay. Guess it's okay if I'm developing multiple things. Like, if these two get Shock Blasted and then I Caitlyn, that's okay.
Well, what have we here?
I'd love 5 damage. And a Flash Bomber too. That's sad. I'll take my 2 damage and I'll be happy with it, I guess. I could get more damage with Broadbane, but I value the actual ETB effect. What do we hit? War Mother's Call. Battle Fury again. Wow, it feels like we're cycling through the same couple cards. I guess there's not that many anymore because we're in Standard now. Like, no Feel the Rush.
It's a people problem.
I'm yo man. Okay, yeah, I'll take another Caitlyn. I would love to see a Soul Cleave right now, because I will absolutely cast Battle
Let's
Fury.
keep moving.
Don't care. Let's play Caitlyn.
Hot on the trail.
Oh, I went under Battle Fury. Ah, I thought I had just enough. I'd make the worst Overwhelm player. Now, if our opponent goes under, like, let's say 5 resources, yeah, then we can Broadmane to push our board. And go like this.
We are all seeking an end to war, friends.
And it's okay, because I'm going to hit, like, the nuts here. I don't know what the nuts looks like, but it's about to be crazy. Okay, that was not it. That was not the nuts. Ruination scares me. I'm gonna jam. So remember that thing I was talking about where I was like, I have to have enough threats to actually finish the game? Well, I have 12 cards left. Sure. God, I wish I had Battle Fury, right? Okay, we sneak in 5 though. That's good. You go. Okay, sure. That might be good this turn. Maybe.
All right, Nugget. What you got for me?
Good old Nugget.
Take the shot or lose the chance.
Oof. All right, what do we see? Embarrassing. Yeah, it sucks, bro. I'm just gonna push.
Ionia misconstrues our noble intentions.
Push that pressure. All right, come on, go on. Battle Fury again. Battle Fury again. Destiny's Call. Wow, that is so not helpful. It is unbelievably not helpful. All right, you have Challenger. In goes all the things.
Problem.
One step
I'm
ahead.
not afraid to throw pirouettes at your face to end the game. Oh, wow. Just nothing in hand, huh?
Laying the groundwork.
I wonder what it was.
Lucky for them, the last thing they saw was me.
I'll take it. All right. Lurk. Concha on Lurk. Historically, pretty good matchup for us. We do lose, like, Sentry. But I think we'll probably be okay. We'll keep Samira. Samira with Challenger is really nice. Stolen Conch lost the die roll. Has to go second on Lurk, which is not where you want to be. The deck loses like 10% win rate if it has to go second or something insane like that. It's just so much slower. Whoa, that's a big keep. So we'll probably do something like play Financier on 2, trade, and then Samira challenge. Okay, using the predictor on turn 1, I wonder if there's a Chronomancer. Like the 2/3 guy. If there is, I was gonna say I'll pirouette. Like I will make it so you do not lurk. Blockers.
I help when I can.
Shut up when I can't. You don't get to trade, but I do now have something that trades with Snapjaw Swarm if our opponent opens up with that next turn, which is really good. You should like try to be aware of that whenever you play against Lurk. Just go, okay, what happens if my opponent just plays Snapjaw Swarm next turn? Can I deal with that? Because taking an extra damage for that is so miserable. Samira.
Don't ask for permission or forgiveness.
If I see a pass here, I'll probably take it. Conch's best play is probably playing the 3-3 with predict, but like, again, you don't want to waste your predicts when you're not attacking, because then if you put like Pike on top, you can't use it. It's pretty good. Is it Rek'Sai or is it Pike? I'm gonna assume it's Pike then. If it's not Rek'Sai, it's always Pike.
This should be fun.
I'd like one more flare, please. Thank you. Our hand's a bit clunky. It'll get there. I have faith. That didn't really help. 3 of our 6 draw spells. Huh. Let's go like this. I could just riff right now, but then if Conch plays a 1-drop, it looks stupid. Like if he plays the 1-drop fearsome. Yeah, I understand I'm letting him do the thing, but I think I'm just gonna say okay with that. Probably shouldn't. I'm probably like punting here. But that's the line I chose. I'm sticking with it. Okay, challenger again.
No problem.
There's Pike, as expected.
Style never fades.
I'm thinking we go assembly line. And then next turn, we can go Caustic Rift plus Disintegrate Pike. And then we block stuff, right?
Had my eye on them too.
This does mean we'll take a little bit of damage, because our opponent will very likely drag with Pike. Okay. Something
If
like
it's a people problem, I'm your man.
So if our opponent attacks here, takes this attack and drags.
Where the hall splitters go, death follows.
That's a huge attack, my god. So if I shoot here, Ansh goes pull, 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 and I almost just die. I guess we do this, right? And just like, yeah, just do this right now. That way the X1 can't pull. Take like 5 less damage. Again, if Conch plays that one, then I look stupid. But I still think it was the right play.
Watch your toes.
We take a lot. Like a lot.
Watch out.
punch it out.
Okay, first thought. What do we do if our opponent plays Snapjaw Swarm? Well, currently we die. Well, let's change that. Oh, look, we're good. Okay, now this is probably like the easiest one is just assembly line. I'm worried about our opponent playing like an overwhelm unit though. We haven't seen a Rek'Sai be lurked. That doesn't mean they don't have it. It means we haven't seen it. There is a drum solo line. That seems kind of greedy, but I do like to be greedy every now and then. Okay. So what actually happened there is that I just like drawing cards too much. If we're going to be completely honest. God, that's so annoying. That's such a pain in the ass. Okay, what else you got? Bro, come on. Oh, what? Oh my god. If I'd have saved that, if I'd have waited. I'd have waited on the last Caustic Grip we'd get there. Oh my god. If I'd have played these, would I have been alright? Kind of. Damn. Alright guys, that's gonna be the end of the video, wrapping it up here. So, the deck's okay. Like, I hate to end a video and be like, yeah, you know, it's not that's not that great, but it's really not that great. It's cool and I like this kind of deck, but the problem is like the things you're doing are incredibly low power considering what's in the format right now. Like if you look at the top performing decks, the other Samira decks are just astronomically better. They're way stronger, and they're way stronger to a lot of things. Like Alan got a really good win rate, but I was looking at the kind of matchups that the deck had been seeing, and it was a lot of its good matchups, right? And I think we've shown that like all you need is Samira Varus to get a good roll against you or something, or Lurk to hit a Snapjaw Swarm at the top when you really need them not to, for you to just kind of lose. And that's what's been happening for me a lot with these broad main decks is you're walking like a very thin line, because again what you're doing is not super powerful. If you're familiar with Magic the Gathering, if you played that a bunch, this feels like Jund in a format where Jund isn't particularly good. You know what I mean. So that's kind of what it feels like, unfortunately. I hope you guys still enjoyed the video. I'd like to not always just play decks that I know are super, super good. I like to do kind of this, where I'm like testing out something that maybe is good, right? Or maybe I play something that's a little memeier. I like to break it up a little bit, especially since the open already happened, and we have to wait for balance patch to like really take it the next patch seriously. Anyway, so yeah, that's it. That's all I got for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.